Hi there, and welcome to Your Journey Yoga. I'm Cheryl. Thanks for joining me. I hope your day has started or is just getting started, and I hope it's fantastic. Just a little motivation, a little taking care of, lots of breathing, and some movements to get our heads straight, to open up your heart to the day, or maybe if it's the finishing of your day, just reflecting on the good things that have happened today. With a lot of stuff going on in the world, guys, we need that reminder of all of the good things. Anytime you turn on social media or the news or anything like that, yeah, you're flooded with everything that's going wrong. So really focus on the things that make your heart happy, the thing that make your head straight, a person in your life that you are super grateful for, something in your life that you're super grateful for. And right now, today, mine is health. So for sure, thankful for that. And thankful for you guys. I'm glad that I am able to be here and at least keep a little bit of something that may be familiar. For those of you who get to join me in classes regularly, that familiarity is something that can be positive, keeping you grounded. And those of you guys who are just joining me, who I have not had the pleasure of meeting face to face, thank you for joining me and for having the faith and joining me on your mat today. So hopefully a great practice. Without further ado, water, comfortable clothes. Feel free to stop anytime you need to. Feel free to grab a drink whenever you need one. If something's not making sense, the beautiful thing here is you can rewind it, rewatch it, re-listen. You can stop. You can just listen. So just take care of yourself. Okay? All right, so we're going to start in a seated position. That seated position can be cross-legged. You can have your legs out nice and long. You can open them up into a V. You can be in butterfly. So lots of different options. You can be up on your knees. Just find someplace that feels good to you. And then sit up nice and tall. We really want to feel that length in the spine, promoting openness in the chest, bigger, deeper breaths. So just gently close your eyes. We're just going to take a couple big, deep breaths in and out through the nose. Keeping that breath in and out through the nose so that we keep the heat and the moisture within our bodies. Important as we work to limber, to loosen up the joints. So with those slow, deep breaths, let your mind begin to quiet and allow yourself to be present right here within the four corners of your mat. With those eyes closed, let's just slowly walk the hands forward. A gentle release in that lower back. So coming forward, supporting with the hands as much as you need to. And just let yourself melt. Let your head be heavy as that chin tips towards the chest, just feeling a nice long stretch all the way down the spine. Now we can keep walking those hands out if that feels right to you, or you can keep that support. Use those breaths, guys. Let go of the tension. Core strong. Inhale, reach it out. Hinge it all the way up. Release your hands down by your sides. Sit up nice and tall, and as you exhale, release the chin towards the chest. Inhale, head up nice and tall, and as you exhale, lean your head to the right. Right ear coming right over the right shoulder. Inhale back to center. Once again forward. Exhale, chin towards the chest. Inhale, head up nice and tall, and as you exhale, lean the head to the left. Left ear over the left shoulder. Inhale back to center. One more time forward. Chin towards the chest. Inhale, head up nice and tall. Break your hands behind your head. Interlace your fingers and then slowly lean your head back. Let those elbows pull back. Close your eyes. Inhale it up tall. And as you exhale, now let the chin come forward towards the chest. Close the elbows around the ears and just gently pull down with your hands. Inhale, lift, open the elbows nice and wide, and as you exhale, lean to the right. Just gently waking up the body. Inhale it back to center. Exhale, lean to the left. Inhale it back to center. As you exhale, close the elbows, draw the chin towards the chest, pull with those hands. Inhale, head up nice and tall, open the elbows, and as you exhale, lean to the right. One more time. Inhale it up. Exhale, lean to the left. Inhale it up nice and tall. Extend the arms to the sky, flow forward. Reach it out. Release your hands. Relax the weight of your head. Inhale, lift just slightly. Walk your hands to the right. Reach your left fingertips as far as you can reach and press that left hip towards the floor as you let that head be heavy. So a lot of times that tension, that tightness, that negative energy can settle into the lower back, the hips, the neck. We gotta let that stuff go. Taking that left arm up and over. Open the tummy and chest. Reach to the side of the room. Take your gaze to the sky. Now give a little push with that right hand. Lift the left side of the ribcage. Space. Stretch for those intercostal muscles. As you exhale, release the chin and the tummy and chest back to your thigh. Inhale, lift just slightly. Walk your hands back through the center. Fingertips reach out as far as you can reach. And relax the weight of the upper body down. Inhale, lift just slightly. Walk your hands to the left. Reach to your right fingertips. Relax the weight of the upper body down. And let's take that right arm up and over. Open the tummy and chest. Reach to the side of the room. Gaze to the sky. Now give a little push with that left hand. Lift the right side of the rib cage. Breathe. As you exhale, release the tummy and chest back to your thigh. Relax the chin towards the knee. Inhale, lift just slightly. Walk your hands back through the center. Fingertips reach out as far as you can reach. And let's open up those arms out to a T. We're going to lift the palms and come up to the pads of the fingers. Our fingers are spread nice and wide. Just relax the weight of your head. Take a big breath in and press through the pads of the fingers as you hollow your tummy and chest. Tuck your chin. Little tuck of the tailbone. Hollowing out, feeling space between each of the vertebrae. And then slowly release it back down. Walk your fingertips out just a little bit more. Take a big breath in. Hollow the tummy and chest. Just a little push through the fingertips. Most of that work is coming through the core as that belly button is drawn in and up to lift that spine. And exhale, release it down. One more time. Walk the fingertips out. As you inhale, press it up. Hollow the tummy and chest. Tuck your chin, tuck your tailbone. And gently release it down. Bring the hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers. Let your head be heavy. Find your breath. Keeping those hands behind your back, lengthen through the crown of the head. Slowly hinge it all the way back up. And we're going to release our hands behind us. Fingertips point towards your bottom. Take a big breath in, and as you exhale, press and lift your hips to the sky. Arch your back. Roll those shoulders back. Squeeze your buns. Exhale, slowly release it down. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, lengthen, hinge it forward, reach it out. Release your hands. Relax the weight of your head. We're going to do that one more time. Inhale, reach it out. Hinge it all the way up. Circle the arms around behind you. Fingertips point towards your bottom. Press and lift your hips to the sky. Arch your back. Roll those shoulders back. Opening up through the hips. Engaging those glutes. Shoulder mobility. Slowly release your hands down or your bottom down. Lift your hands and come forward. Up onto all fours. To a tabletop position. Hands shoulder width apart, knees hip width, core nice and strong. Let's take a big breath into cow pose. Tummy towards the floor. Gaze and sit bones to the sky. Exhale, hollow the tummy and chest. Tuck your chin, tuck your tailbone to cat. Inhale, hollow to cow. Exhale it to cat. And just continue to move at your pace. Let's do one more of each. Strong through the core, supporting the back. Working out the kinks in the back. And come back to neutral. And let's sit it back to child's pose. Extend those arms out nice and long. Hips back towards the heels. Forehead towards the floor. Just checking in with the breath here. Great place to come back to should you need a break. And we're going to extend those arms out nice and long. Hands shoulder width apart. We're going to place the forearms to the mat. Bring the palms to gently touch and spread your fingers wide. We lift the forehead, tuck our toes, and press and lift our hips to the sky. Coming up to dolphin. So those elbows are shoulder width apart. The palms are gently touching. Fingers are spread wide. And we're allowing the heels to just sink. A nice long stretch down the backs of the legs. Face soft, eyes open or closed. Let's bend the right knee and press that left heel towards the floor. Switch sides, left knee bends, right heel down. So anytime we're going to switch, anytime we're in a pose, we're going to take a moment or two, a breath or two to really feel how our body responds in the pose. Let's do that one more time, switch. And allow both heels to sink. Now let's take a giant step back with one foot and then the other, and now we're going to slowly level out into Dolphin Plank. You are welcome to bring the knees to the mat, tops of the feet to the floor, or keep those knees off. Shoulders right over the wrists. We lift out of those shoulders, we lengthen through the crown of the head. Draw that belly button in and up. Our Dolphin Plank, a strong, super strong pose. If ever you're feeling your lower back, lift your hips a little bit. Draw that belly button in and up. Maybe tuck the pelvis just a little bit. Just a little bit. Nothing unnatural. One more good breath in. And as you exhale, lift your hips. Walk your feet back in to dolphin and allow those heels to sink. Head heavy, face soft. As you exhale, release the knees to the mat. Palms of the hands to the mat, hands shoulder width apart. Extend those arms, press and lift your hips to the sky. Up to downward facing dog. Our inverted V. Now we want to make sure that we get our bend out of our wrists. So a lot of times this is what I see in class, is that folks are having a lot of pressure in the shoulders and on the wrists. You can see the bend in my wrist. Now we may not have the flexibility in the legs to press all the way back to get that full extension. So what we do is bend the knees, and then we can press back. And then slowly, slowly, as we gain flexibility, those heels will start to sink. We inhale it to high plank or high push-up position. Exhale it back to down dog. We're going to transition between these two poses. Inhale it to high plank. Exhale it to down dog. Let's do that one more time. Inhale it to high plank. Exhale it to down dog. Taking the gaze between your hands, walk, step, or hop to forward fold. And just relax the weight of your upper body down. Head heavy, face soft. Long stretch all the way down the backs of the legs, all the way down the spine. Bring the hands to the elbows and hold on. And let's gently sway side to side. Little arc around those legs. Loosening up, letting go of tension. We come back to center and relax those arms. Ever so slowly, roll yourself up. Arms heavy, head heavy. Stacking those vertebrae one at a time till we come to the top, giving those shoulders a nice big roll up and back. Shoulders slide down and away. Do that shoulder roll once more. It just feels so good and so great at letting go of tension in the neck and the shoulders. Arms are heavy as those shoulder blades just slide down and away. Step to the top of the mat if you're not already there. Feet are going to be hip width apart. We give those shoulders a big roll and turn the palms to the front of the room. Mountain pose. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, swan dive to forward fold. Inhale, up to monkey half lift. Exhale, down, walk, step, or hop to high plank. Hold your plank, shoulders right over those fingertips. We're going to shift our weight forward to the tips of our toes. If that's not right for you, just hold your plank on your toes or your knees. Now shift your weight back to plank. Let's do that again. Inhale, shift it forward. So we're stretching through the wrists, the forearms, the shoulders. Really activating that core. Come back to plank. Lift your hips to down dog. And just gently alternate bending knees. Walk it out. Face soft. Head heavy. We inhale up to the balls of the feet, and as you exhale, turn your toes towards one another. Heels out and away. And then as you exhale, let your heels sink. So we've created a pigeon-toed stance with our feet. Find your breath. Again, the bend out of the wrists as much as we can. Inhale, lift the heels, spin them back towards one another. And then as you exhale, let your heels gently sink. Inhale it to high plank. Toes or knees, crocodile down. Press it through, up dog. And exhale to down dog. We shift our weight to our left foot, right toes to the sky. Exhaling and sweeping that right foot through. Back knee down if you like, otherwise knee is off. We lift our arms, coming up to a crescent lunge. Crescent lunge, our nice deep lunge. That back knee can be down on the floor with that back foot on the top of the foot on the floor, or that knee is off. Breathe, shoulders soft and away from the ears. Core is strong. Let's open those arms out to a T. Take a big breath in, and as you exhale, rotate towards that right leg. Left fingertips tap the floor along the inside of your foot. And come back to center. Same direction. Exhale, rotate. Tap those left fingertips to the floor. And back to center. One more time. Exhale, rotate. Breathe. And back to center. Lift the arms overhead. Interlace your fingers all but the index finger and thumb. Inhale, reach. And as you exhale, arch it back. A little or a lot. Feel that deeper stretch through the front of that left leg. Inhale it up tall. Flow forward, hands on either side of your foot. Lift your hips, sweep it back. And extend right leg to the sky. And gently release it down to down dog. Inhaling to high plank. Toes or knees, one push up. Another. And one more if you've got it. Lift your hips to down dog. Sway those hips side to side. Head heavy. Core strong. We come back to center, shifting your weight to your right foot, left toes to the sky. Exhaling and sweeping that left foot through. Back knee to the mat if you like, otherwise knee off. Arms come overhead to our crescent lunge. Soft through the shoulders, strong through those legs. Breathe. Opening those arms out to a T, take a big breath in. And as you exhale, rotate towards that left leg, right fingertips tap the floor. And back to center. Again, same direction, exhale, rotate. Little tap, core strong, so we're challenging our balance. Flexibility in the spine, inhale back to center. One more time, exhale, rotate. And inhale back to center. Lift the arms overhead, interlace the fingers all with the index finger, thumb. Inhale, reach, and exhale, arch it back. Gaze to the sky. Just find that breath. And inhale it up tall, flow forward, hands on either side of your foot. Lift your hips, sweep it back. Extend left leg to the sky. And gently release it down. Holding your down dog, great opportunity to grab a drink of water or inhale it to high plank. Super slow, crocodile. Take your time. Doing our best not to let those hips drop. Doesn't have to come super low, just super slow. And super slow, press it back up. Hugging those elbows right by the ribs. Lift your hips to down dog. We inhale up to the balls of the feet. Exhale, press the chest and shoulders toward your thighs. Reach your sit bones high. And as you exhale, let your heels sink. Taking a gaze between your hands, walk, step, or hop to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey, half lift. Exhale down. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. Pull your hands to heart center. Find a focal point out in front of you and shift your weight to your left foot. Right foot's gonna cross just in front of that left leg, big toe to the outside of your ankle. And we're gonna slowly slide that right foot up above the knee. Ankle to the outside of the knee. Shoulders soft and away from the ears. Now we can stay right here. Core strong. Or begin to sit it back. Breathe. As low as you like to come. Firing up the legs. Deeper stretch in that right hip. Slowly we rise. Extend the arms to the sky. Open those arms out to a T, and we're going to lift that right knee up to 90 degrees. Core is strong, flex your foot. Now slowly begin to extend that right leg, a little or a lot. We just want to make sure that we're not leaning back. Core stays strong. Now slowly sweep that right foot straight back, hinging forward to warrior three, keeping those hips side by side. Lengthening through the crown of the head, pressing through that back heel. Bending your supporting leg, giant step back to a warrior one. Hips, chest, and shoulders face the front. Back leg is long and strong. Find that breath. Let's bend the left elbow. Hand comes behind your head. Right hand to the elbow and gently press. Chin staying off the chest. Hips remaining side by side. If you like, circle that right arm around behind your back. Can you find your fingertips? Lock them if you can find them. This is a great opportunity if you happen to have a strap, a towel, a belt, and you can't quite reach those fingertips. Drop that tool down from the top hand to the bottom hand. Now lengthen through the crown of the head and slowly begin to hinge forward. Nice long diagonal line down the back of the body. Core strong, breath slow and steady. We inhale and rise. Releasing your hands, extend left arm, and then the right. Circle the arms to the back, release your hands on either side of your foot, lift your hips, sweep it back, extend left leg to the sky. Now we can keep that left leg high, or you are welcome to release it down to down dog. We inhale it to high plank, either both feet down or that left leg lifted. One push up. Now flex your foot. One push up. Now bend that left knee. Activate those hamstrings and those glutes. One push up. Extend the leg and release it down. Lift your hips to down dog. And just breathe, adding a little tip of the pelvis if that feels right to you. The end of your exhale, take the gaze between your hands, walk, step, or hop to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down. Inhale, reverse one dive up. 3 cactus arms. Spread your fingers wide. Squeeze those elbows. Arch your back. Gaze to the sky. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cactus arms. Open the chest. Inhale, reach. Exhale and squeeze. Inhale, reach. And pull the hands to heart center. Core is strong. We shift our weight to our right foot. Left foot crosses in front of the right leg. Big toe just barely touching right along the outside edge of your foot. Breathe. And then slowly slide that left leg up just above the knee. Ankle to the outside of the knee. Flex your foot. So it's like we've made a number 4. Core staying strong. You can stay tall or begin to sit it back. As low as you like. Breathe. Feel that stretch in the hip, that strength in that supporting leg. Solid, stable. All those little stabilizer muscles in your ankles, your feet, your leg, your core. Inhale, rise. Extend the arms to the sky. Open the arms out to a T and let's lift that left knee to 90 degrees. Flex your foot. Now we can stay right here, knee right in line with that hip. Or if you like, begin to extend your leg. It's a good thing I don't have any longer legs. Breathe. Really firing up that quadricep, those lower abdominals. Now slowly sweep that left foot straight back, hinging forward as deeply as you wish into warrior 3, hips side by side. That left hip wants to lift. Don't let it. If you have a tendency to lock out your knees, soft bend in your knee. Bending that supporting leg, giant step back to warrior 1. Find your warrior 1. So if you need to adjust your feet, adjust them. Back leg long and strong. Bending that right elbow, hand behind your head. Left hand to the elbow, gently press. Nice stretch for those triceps, for the shoulder. Again, if you have that towel, that assister, and you need it. Belt, strap, towel. Drop it down. If you like, circle that left arm around behind. Can you find your fingertips? Lock them if you can find them. Breathe. Slow, steady breath. Take a big breath in, and as you exhale, begin to hinge it forward. Nice long diagonal line down the back of the body. Press through that left heel. Reach out through that right elbow. Feel the strength in your belly. But stay connected to your breath. And slowly we rise. Releasing your hands, extend right arm. And then the left. Circle the arms to the back. Big circle, hands on either side of your foot. Lift your hips, sweep it back. Extend right leg to the sky. Now again, we can keep that right leg high, or you are welcome to release it down to down dog. We're going to inhale it to high plank, leg up or down. Point your toes. 1 push up. Now flex your foot. Again, push up. Now we're going to activate those hamstrings and glutes. Bend your knee. 1 push up. Extend your leg and release it down. Lift your hips to down dog. Adding a little tip of the pelvis, reaching your sit bones just as high as you can get them. Feel that long stretch through your spine, down the backs of the legs. We inhale it to high plank. Releasing that right knee to the mat if you like, otherwise legs are going to stay long. We're going to rotate and extend left arm to the sky, reaching up so that knee can be down or those legs can be long. Feet can be staggered or stacked. We're going to lift those hips just as high as we can get them, and we're going to reach to the sky. As you exhale, passing that left hand down across the chest, reaching slightly behind and through. Unwind it and reach to the sky. Exhale, hand comes down across the chest, reaching slightly behind and through. Unwind it and reach to the sky. Again, exhale, hand comes down across the chest, slightly behind and through. Unwind it and extend to the sky. As you exhale, slowly release that left hand down, coming back to plank. Lift your hips to down dog. Shifting your weight to your left hand, right hand reaching across to the outside of the left leg. Take a hold of the left leg anywhere you like. Three-legged dog. A little release for that right arm. Gently releasing that right hand. We inhale it to high plank. Releasing that left knee to the mat if you like. Rotating, otherwise legs stay long. And extend right arm to the sky. So again, that knee can be down, or those legs can be long, feet staggered or stacked. We reach through those fingertips. We lift through those hips. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, that right hand comes down across the chest, reaching slightly behind and through. Unwind it and reach to the sky. Two more just like that. Exhaling, the hand comes down and across, reaching slightly behind and through. Unwind it and reach. One more time. Exhale, hand comes down across, reaching slightly behind and through. Really working those obliques. And extend to the sky. Slowly release that right hand down. Come back to plank. Lift your hips to down dog. Shifting your weight to your right hand. Left hand reaching across to the outside of that left leg. Taking a hold of that leg anywhere you like. Find your breath. And releasing that left hand. We inhale it to high plank. Crocodile down. Press it through up dog. And exhale to down dog. Find your breath. Shift your weight to your left foot, right toes to the sky. Exhaling and sweeping your right foot through. Back heel to the floor, windmill your arms up to warrior two. Hips, chest, and shoulders open to the side. Gaze out over your front middle finger. Shoulders soft and away from the ears. Inhale, straighten that front leg a little bit. Exhale and sink. Back of the right arm along the inside of the right calf. Left arm extends to the sky, reaching up just as high as you can reach. Find your breath. Keeping that core strong, lengthen through the arm. And as you exhale, circle that left arm around behind your back. Forearm along the small of the back. If you can find that right thigh, hold on to it. If you can't quite find it, just tuck your arm tightly against your back as you can. Now give that left shoulder a roll back and turn your gaze towards the floor. A little tuck of your chin towards that right collarbone. So as we roll that left shoulder back and we look towards the floor, tucking the chin, a nice little stretch to the neck, through the shoulder. Now keep that left arm tucked tightly and inhale it back up. Right arm extends out to shoulder height. Front palm to the sky, sweep it up and back. Reverse warrior. Lengthening and reaching through those right fingertips. Gazing towards the sky. And inhale it back up, releasing that left arm to warrior two. Straightening your front leg. Opening hips, chest, and shoulders to the side. Reach it out over those right toes as far as you can reach. When you can't reach anymore, right arm down, left arm high. Triangle. We lengthen and extend out of the shoulder. Gaze can be straight ahead. Gaze can be down towards your big toe, or we can look up. Find your breath. As you exhale, slowly release that left hand down. If you need to adjust your feet, adjust your feet. Rotate your body and extend. Right arm to the sky. Reaching up, high as you can reach. Find that breath. Now extend and rotate right palm towards the front of the room. Reach it up and over. Arm right along the side of your face. Inhale, lift that right arm to the sky. And as you exhale, slowly release your hand down. One hand on either side of your foot. Front knee bends. Back heel comes off the floor into a runner's lunge. Core is strong. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, straighten that front leg. Shift your weight back. Back heel down, front toes lift, square your hips. Nose towards your knee. Find that breath. Let's do that one more time. Inhale it back to runner's lunge. As you exhale, lift your hips, straighten that front leg. Back heel down, front toes lift, square your hips. And then draw your nose towards your knee. And inhale it back to runner's lunge. This time as you exhale, lift your hips, sweep it back. Extend right leg to the sky. Go ahead and open up those hips and lift that right leg just as high as you can get it. Add a flex of the right foot, a bend of the right knee, and draw your heel toward your bottom. Maybe coming down onto your left forearm if that feels good to you. Press through that right palm, guide your weight back towards that left heel. Breathe. Extending right leg to the sky. Slowly release it down. Coming back to down dog. Inhale it to high plank. Crocodile down. Press it through up dog. Optional push-up if you like. To down dog. Add a little tip of the pelvis if that feels good. Maybe close your eyes. We shift our weight to our right foot, left toes to the sky. Exhaling and sweeping that left foot through. Back heel to the floor, windmill your arms up to warrior two. Hips, chest, and shoulders open to the side. Gaze out over your front middle finger. Shoulders soft. That left knee rolls open. We feel strong, solid. Breathe. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, back of the left arm along the inside of the left calf, right arm straight to the sky. Arms at 12 and 6. Reaching up just as high as you can reach. Find that breath. Feel that space in that shoulder joint. Inhale, reach even higher, and as you exhale, circle that right arm around behind your back. Forearm along the small of the back. If you can find that left thigh, hold on to it. Can't quite find it, just tuck your arm as tightly against your back as you can. Now roll that right shoulder back just a little bit more, and slowly turn your gaze towards the mat, keeping that right shoulder rolled back. A little tuck of your chin towards that left collarbone. Just feel that stretch through the neck, through the shoulder, the strength in the legs, the ease of the breath. As you inhale, we lift that left arm back out. Right arm stays tucked behind us. Front palm to the sky, sweep it up and back. Reverse warrior. Lengthening and reaching through those left fingertips. Find your breath. And inhale it back up, releasing that right arm to warrior two. Straightening your front leg. Opening hips, chest, and shoulders to the side. Feet stay just as they were in your warrior pose. Reach out over those left toes. When you can't reach anymore, left arm down, right arm high. Little to no weight on that left hand. Should be able to take it away and still stay where you are. We extend and reach. Now where does your gaze need to be? Towards your toes? Straight ahead? Or can you look up and find the base of that right thumb? Feel that extension. Feel that strength in the core. As you exhale, slowly release that right hand down. Adjust your feet if you need to. Rotate your body and extend. Left arm to the sky. Lengthening and reaching through the arms. Find your breath. Again, where does your gaze need to be so your neck is happy? Feel that extension and that length in the shoulder joints. Space. Find that breath. Rotate left palm towards the front of the room. Reach it up and over. Arm right along the side of your face. How's your breath? Shaky's good, guys. So if you're feeling shaky ever, that just means you're working really hard. So that's a beautiful place to be. Inhale, lift that left arm to the sky. And then slowly release your hand down. One hand on either side of your foot. Front knee bends, back heel comes off the floor into a runner's lunge. Take just a moment. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, lift your hips, straighten that front leg, back heel down, front toes lift, square your hips. Draw your nose towards your knee. Inhale back to your runner's lunge. Exhale, lift your hips. Straighten that front leg. Back heel down, front toes lift. Square your hips. Nose towards your knee. Inhale back to your runner's lunge. This time as you exhale, lift your hips, sweep it back, and extend left leg to the sky. Go ahead and open up your hips. Right heel presses towards the floor. Add a flex of your left foot, a bend of your left knee, and draw your heel towards your bottom. Maybe coming down onto your right forearm if that feels right to you. Now really press through that left palm. Guide your weight back towards that right heel. Beautiful long stretch down the back of that right leg. As you bend that knee and draw your heel towards your bottom, a nice little stretch to those hip flexors and the quadriceps on that left side. Extending left leg once again. And slowly release it down. Coming back to down dog. Inhaling to high plank. Crocodile down. Press it through up dog. Sit it back to child's pose. Find your breath. Let your body relax. As you're ready, walk your hands back up. Let's come up to tabletop. Hands are shoulder width apart. We're going to extend left leg straight out to the side, sole of the foot to the floor. We're going to shift our weight to our left hand. Right hand is going to reach out towards those left toes as far as you can reach. Shoulder to the floor, side of the head to the floor, and then we're going to rotate and extend left arm to the sky. So a variation of our thread the needle. We're lengthening and we're reaching. Now as you exhale, slowly begin to let that left arm open out to the side as you turn your tummy and chest towards the sky, working to get both shoulders to the floor. Now it's probably not going to happen today. Just let gravity do the work for you. You can close your eyes, relax your jaw. So if ever there's any pain, guys, in any pose we come to, not a good place to be. We don't ever want pain. We want it to be challenging, but we want the body to respond in a positive way. So just taking note, what do you feel, where do you feel it? And as you inhale, slowly lift that left arm back to the sky, and then release your left hand to the mat, press it back up, and pull that left knee in. Extending right leg out to the side. Now we shift our weight to our right hand. Left hand sweeps through, reaching out towards those right toes. Shoulder to the floor, side of the head to the floor. We rotate our bodies and extend right arm to the sky. So I just shifted positions, so give you a different angle, different perspective. We're going to reach up as high as we can reach. Now slowly, allowing the tummy and chest to open towards the sky as that right arm opens out to the side. So promoting flexibility in the spine, shoulders, neck. Close your eyes and just breathe. Again, never wanting any pain. Inhale, lift that right arm to the sky. Slowly release your hand down. Come on back up to the palms of the hands and pull that right knee back in. And let's sit it back to child's pose. As you're ready, slowly walk your hands up. Let's come over onto one hip. Sweep your feet around. We're going to bring our feet to hip width apart. I'm going to turn this way for you guys. To hip width apart. We're going to bring the hands behind the thighs. Option. Arms extended out. Option. Crossing your arms over your chest. So with these different variations, you're adding intensity. So supportive, counterweight, added weight. So you decide what works for you. We're going to focus on our core. Okay, so you can switch things up too. So if you're like not quite sure, start with one, you can always adjust. I want you to feel the connection of the soles of your feet to the mat. We want to keep that connection. There will be a nice natural curve of your spine, so you're not super straight, you're not really hollowed out, just whatever's natural for you. I'm going to have the arms extended, just a good middle ground. Core is strong, and you're going to slowly roll yourself back. Now you're only going to come as low as the soles of your feet remain on the floor. So the second you feel those feet want to lift, stop, and then bring it back up. So again, rolling back, nice neutral spine, just whatever feels right to you. Stopping when the soles of the feet want to lift. Now if you can come all the way to the floor, that's fabulous. And then back up. We're going to do that 3 more times. Slow and steady. You can close your eyes. You can have them open, whatever works. 2 more, but on the last one, we're going to do something a little spicier. And come it back up. So this time, either the arms are extended. Yes, absolutely, keep the support. If you're up for the challenge, arms are extended or the hands are crossed. We're going to come back. At that lowest point, hold. And we're going to turn, twisting one direction. Doesn't matter which. Hold. Come back to center. Other side twist. Hold. Come back to center. Hold. And rise. Soles of the feet come together. Just round yourself over. No right or wrong. Just let your upper body melt. Starting at the tailbone, roll yourself back up. And sit up nice and tall. Once again, roll back. This time, support your boat. So with those feet off the floor, we come to boat pose. Now this time, we're going to lift the chest and really draw that belly button in and back. Reaching down with your left hand, take a hold of that left leg anywhere you like and extend your leg. If you like, you can bring your hand to the outside of your foot or take a hold of the big toe with your first 2 fingers and your thumb. Lift the chest so this stays out of the lower back. We want to keep this all into that core. Breathe. Now you can release the support with that right hand if you like, extending it out. If you wish, extend that right leg out. Add a flex of your right foot, keeping that belly strong. Now let's slowly slide that right leg out to the side, just for some different perspective. So as we move the leg, and we have a different leverage, meaning the leg is long, it changes things. Pull the leg back to center. Draw that right knee back in. Release the left hand. Support if you need to. Lift the chest if you're feeling it in that lower back. Now we reach down for that right hand. Taking it down to the ankle, the calf, whatever, outside edge of the foot, big toe with the first 2 fingers and the thumb. And we extend right leg. Now if you have shorter legs, you're in luck. Longer legs, super sorry. Not sorry, see, you got long legs. And release that left arm if that feels right to you. Extending it out. So we're working the arms, the shoulders, really focusing on that core. Feels right to you, extend left leg out. Flex your foot. Now we can do a little extension, or a little more, or a full. Now let's take that left leg out to the side. So you feel what that does all through the hip, the inner thigh, the core, the chest. So we got to keep that chest lifted. Pull that left leg back to center. Left knee comes in, support behind. Now bend the right knee, but keep a hold wherever you were. And now we're going to match that. So if you need to switch it up and maybe you take a hold of your ankles, maybe you reach down to the outside edge of your foot, maybe you can take a hold of your big toes. We extend both legs. Now those legs are going to be a little bit wider. That's fine. We're going to play with it a little bit. Let's open those legs up. Feel how that kind of pulls you forward. Breathe. So core strength. If you've rolled back or you've rolled out of this, that's fine. It's your body trying to figure out what to do to keep you steady. So now just let your arms be heavy. Let your legs be heavy. Let the core remain strong. Now slowly, slowly begin to lift the legs, just using the strength of the inner thighs. So as we pull those legs together, can you get them to touch? Awesome. Now using the strength of the arms, start to pull your legs in towards your upper body as you tuck your nose towards your knees. So trying to make yourself just as small as you can. Really challenging that balance aspect here. Those core muscles staying strong. Now slowly release the arms. Bring one hand to support behind the thighs. point your toes. Now we can keep the support or release the support and slowly lower your legs. Slow, 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 slow. Heels touch. Flex your feet, reach to the sky. Exhale, lengthen, hinge it forward. Tummy down, chest down, hands, and then relax the weight of your head. So a little bit of fun with that balancing and the core strength. I know people say I have a weird sense of fun. Nothing new there. But hopefully it was fun for you and I got a smile on your face. Inhale, reach it out. Sit up nice and tall. Soften your feet. Extend the arms out. Core strong. Slowly roll yourself back. Take your time. And relax. Let's draw one foot in by your bottom. And then the other. Hands come down by your sides. Palms to the floor. Tuck the pelvis so that the small of the back presses into the mat. We're going to press through our heels as we begin to lift our hips towards the sky. Peeling your spine off the floor. One vertebra at a time. Knees remain in line with the hips. Core is strong. All the way up to bridge pose. Now slowly lower yourself back down. One vertebra at a time coming back to the mat. Knees remain in line with those hips. Now before the pelvis totally relaxes, let's re-engage. And once again, press through those heels. Lift your hips to the sky. Peel your spine off the floor. One vertebra at a time. Now slowly, slowly come it back down. And relax. Crossing that right foot above the left knee. Pulling the knees in towards the chest. Reach that right hand through your little window. Interlace your fingers behind that left thigh. Now pull those knees in towards your chest. And kind of nestle those shoulders back down against the earth. Breathe our figure four stretch. We extend that left leg, flex your foot. If you like, lift your upper body. Draw your nose towards your knee. Nice little pressure point massage in that back. Slowly release that upper body back down. Bending the left knee. Release your hands, left foot to the floor, right leg crosses all the way over the left. Right arm extends out to a T. Now if you like, wrap that right foot around that left calf. If you can't quite wrap it, I'll help you in a second. Left hand to the outside of that right knee and gently guide both knees to the left. Now if you weren't quite able to get that foot wrapped, lift that left leg, slide it up and over the right foot, and just relax it against the foot. Turn your gaze out over that right arm. Should feel a really nice stretch in that right hip. Now you can pull your knees up a little higher if you like. You can have them down and away. Really working to keep both shoulders down. Just wringing out tension and tightness anywhere left in the back. Shoulders or neck. Releasing that left hand, slowly roll it back to center. Placing your right foot to the floor. Left foot crosses just above the right knee. We pull the knees in towards the chest, reaching that left hand through that window. Interlace your fingers behind that right thigh and then pull those knees in. Nestle those shoulders down towards the floor. Shoulder blades against the earth. If you like, extend that right leg. Flex your foot. So the beautiful thing is we get to be the judge of what's right for our bodies. Never forcing things to happen that aren't ready to happen. Maybe being surprised by those things that are. We lift the upper body if you like. Again, that little pressure point massage for the back. Slowly releasing the upper body back down. Bending the right knee. Release your hands. Left foot, or the right foot comes to the floor. Left leg crosses all the way over the right. So again, we can just cross. Or if you like, wrap that left foot around the back of that right calf. Left arm extends out to a T. Right hand to the outside of the left knee. And gently guide your knees to the right. Now if we weren't able to quite wrap that foot, lift your right leg. Slide it up and over the outside edge of your foot. And then just relax it down. And then let all of the weight of your body just sink. So with that right hand heavy, just gently guiding those knees towards the floor, we turn our gaze out over that left arm. Close your eyes and breathe. Releasing that right hand, slowly roll it back to center. We draw that left knee in towards the chest, and then the right. Hands to the shins just below your knees. Give them a nice little pull in. Interlace your fingers, and then just relax the weight of your arms. So by interlacing your fingers and resting them just below the knees, relaxing the arms, it's just going to pull those knees in nice and tight without having to work real hard. Now we're going to slowly turn our gaze out over that left shoulder. Just let your head fall to one side. Close your eyes, keeping both shoulders down. Just the weight of the head rotating. Soften your face, relax your jaw. Bring your face back towards the sky, and then slowly turn to the right and relax the weight of the head. Again, those arms are just relaxed. Hopefully you didn't put lotion on your fingers and your fingers are sliding. Never a good thing. Lotion and yoga, they don't go together. Slowly lift your gaze back towards the sky. Bring your hands behind your thighs, rock it up. Open the soles of the feet together, knees open out nice and wide, and just round forward to butterfly. One more really nice stretch for that lower back. The groin, the inner thighs, the neck. Now slowly, one vertebra at a time, roll it back up till you sit up nice and tall. Coming to easy pose. Legs crossed, sitting up nice and tall. If this is not easy for you and there's another pose you love, find one that you love. Sit up nice and tall. Put a smile on your face. I want to thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have an amazing day. Please, please, please stay healthy, stay safe. Know that you are loved and you are cared for. I do every day, you guys. I send out that positive energy every single day. I hope you are receiving it. I love you guys dearly, and I cannot wait to be able to see you guys again soon. So until the next time, bring the palms to touch. The light in me honors the light in each and every one of you, which means namaste.